Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to New York Forex trading session. Okay, we're going to present Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. Learn trading with Elliot Wave. I teach Elliot Wave online and I also teach Forex day trading systems as well. So if you are interested to learn, check out my website. There are different ways to contact me. Okay, let us take a look at some price charts and see what's going on. First thing first, euro dollar currency pair. On Friday I actually took a sell in euro dollar. This is where I closed the trade with a small profit, just $600. But today I'm looking for the price action to drop a little bit more and then rise up one more time. I do have a second Elliott wave count which suggests that price action is going to just keep going up from current levels. So it's a good idea to look for a buy trade plan or a buy trade setup. Okay, you can use your buy trading strategies. If you do not have a day trading strategy, you can check out my website. So on a short-term basis, I'm expecting the euro dollar to go up. Okay. Next, let us take a look at 4-hour time frame. You can see price missed the support area with the margin of few pips and then it rallied up. I expect more upside in euro USD currency pair. There's a wave count over yes that we need a bullish breakout above 1.1596 level. So if we do get a bullish breakout, the chances are high price action is going to rise up more. Otherwise it's going to drop, and it's buy forecast or a bullish forecast, whatever you want to name it. Okay, EURUSD, yes, I will cover. Okay, I'll cover the EURUSD Elliot Wave forecast. Okay, stick around, I'm going to cover that. Okay, so go over to the daily. So this is the second Elliott wave count. Let me write it down over here. This is called the plan B. In simple words, plan B in terms of Elliott wave, this is the alternative Elliott wave count. Okay, this is the alternative Elliott wave count, which suggests that this is wave number 1 over here. Let me label the chart. So possible wave 1 right up there. Let me decrease the font size a little bit, and then this is most likely wave 2, a bearish leg wave 2 over here. After wave 2, I'm looking for a bullish leg wave number 3. Okay, this is the alternative Elliott wave count in terms of Elliott wave. Now if I go back and show you the previous chart, the daily time frame, this is the preferred wave count, which suggests that euro dollar is going to rise up a little bit and then it's going to drop lower. Okay, that's the alternate, that's the preferred wave count. So no matter which way I count it, in both cases I'm expecting a bullish price action. Silver, yes, I will cover this silver. I will cover the XAUDUSD spot silver. pair. Just stick around, I will cover it. Okay, so regarding the euro dollar, the alternative plan is, or the plan B is, market isn't going to stop. It's going to turn sideways and then expect further upside. Regarding the US dollar index, we got this big washout. If anyone familiar with the Japanese candlestick pattern, this is a clean evening star Japanese candlestick pattern. It's a reversal pattern. Okay, let's go back to euro again, and I'm actually checking something over here. Took out this. Okay, let's go over to the euro over here to remove all of this, and check out the Aussie. Aussie's trying to rise up over here a little bit. The New Zealand dollar is still going up. So over here, the way I see the uh, euro and the Aussie dollar and the other pairs, they're probably going to move up, but we need to time over entry. We can't just jump into the market. Back to the analysis. So US dollar index, big washout to the downside. Market is probably going to rise up first, turn a little bit sideways, and then expect further weakness in price action. Okay, so this is what I'm looking. Now it's very tempting. Why not just take a sell over here in DX? Okay, but I think it's a bad idea. In other words, if you go over here, people might say, just buy it in euro. That's a wrong idea. Wait for a pullback, and people don't expect a pullback, and that's how they lose money. So I'm waiting for a pullback. If we do get a pullback, that would be a good spot to work with the buy trade plan. Okay, GBPUSD price action is going up. We got this key reversal candlestick pattern in terms of Japanese candlestick. This is a key reversal candlestick right over here. And as far as the Elliott wave count is concerned, this whole decline looks like to me we got an ABC corrective price action. Wave A over here, then we got the bullish like wave B, and then a wave C to the downside. So we got the bottom. So if we go over to a 1 hour chart, we got the breakout over here and another one right up here. We're getting some spikes over here, long tails of these candlesticks, or a wick of a candlestick is there. Let's go over to a 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame is also turning somewhat bullish. The way I see market is most likely going to drop, okay, in GBP USD currency. Even if price wants to go up, it is most likely going to create some sort of a pullback in market. Okay, so the pullback in pound dollar currency pair, the pullback is going to provide us a potential buy trade plan or a buy trade setup, and you can use your day trading strategies, your own trading methods, to look for a buy trade once market drops. Okay, give me a second over here. I hope you could hear my voice. Let me see. Do you guys hear my voice? And if you could, just type inside the chat box. Okay, regarding the GBPUSD currency pair 1 hour time frame, I'm waiting for the price action to drop over here first, and then I would prefer to look for a buy trade plan up down over here. Okay. Next, let us take a look at Aussie dollar, AUDUSD currency pair. Regarding the Aussie dollar currency pair, the way I see market is probably going to rise up over here, and we might get a retest of this broken trend line. Okay. Next, let me see. Next, the AUDUSD 1 hour time frame. Okay. Aussie dollar is trying to rise up over here. Okay, and the 1 hour chart basically suggests that market is probably going to move sideways a little bit. We might get a pullback or some kind of a triangle Elliott wave pattern. Okay, and then market is going to move up further. So a pullback is basically required. If you take a look at a 4 hour time frame, we got the breakout, but it's a bit unclear. So Aussie dollar currency pair, we want the price action to turn a little bit sideways, create a pull. What I mean by that is allow the price action to drop, and then from the lows look for bullish leg over here. Okay, so AUD/USD currency pair, the way I see market is going to drop first. In terms of Elliott wave, I think this is going to be a wave 1, 2, expect 3 to the upside. Next one is the New Zealand dollar, NZDUSD currency pair. I was expecting the price action to reach this buy zone over here. It didn't, but this decline over here, probably we got this as wave A, B, and wave C over here to the downside. Okay, so go over to a 1 hour time frame. Regarding the 1 hour chart, we got multiple bullish breakouts. Even if I go over to a 4 hour time frame, well, 4 hours still down, still bearish. The trend is still down in 4 hour time frame. Okay, and this is telling me that this whole thing could collapse as well. So we need to be very careful if we look for a buy trade. Care is required. So instead of buying at the current price, wait for a pullback first, then use your day trading strategies, use your own trading methods to try to buy down over here. Let me draw an arrow. So here's the arrow. So once you do get a pullback, 0.5883 level, okay, this is the area. So once market is going to provide a pullback in NZDUSD currency pair, then consider using your buy trading strategies or chart setups. Okay, and then try to buy. Next one is the US dollar Swiss franc. Swiss franc, this is a clear Japanese candlestick pattern, an evening star. It's a bearish candlestick pattern, consists of 3 candlesticks. So wait for a pullback. We got the pullback, and the price action is telling me that market wants to move a bit sideways first. So might get upside. Today is probably going to be a sideways trading day for most of these pairs, and then maybe tomorrow when the Asian market session starts, price action is going to start the decline. Next one is the spot gold. Okay, so you guys asked for the spot gold. Spot gold, I told you guys that price action is going to break below this trend line, create a false breakdown, just simply fool and trick traders, and then rise back. So what happened is that it bounced from the at or around, no, it missed the support level, and the way I see market is probably going to rise up in gold. Okay, now if spot gold is going up, then I think the euro and rest of the other pairs, they're probably going to rise up as well. This does not looks like to me a zigzag. I think this looks like to me kind of a bullish triangle pattern. So regarding the spot gold, the way I see market is going to rise up more. In other words, I would say the buy plan. Okay, let me write it down so you guys are clear. So only buy trade. The trend is not down, so you should not take a sell trade. Buy trade plan only. Okay, regarding the question, okay, if someone is stuck in a sell, I mean, if someone has taken a sell trade in spot gold, then number one, always use a stop loss. Okay, do not try to trade the market with the hope and wish like that somehow market is going to work in your favor. It doesn't work that way. Market does not care about you, doesn't care about me, doesn't care about anybody. So if a trade isn't working, close the trade, get out of the market, and move on to the next trade. And secondly, always trade with the money management rules to control risk. If you don't have a trading strategy, you can check out my website. So regarding the gold, my trade plan is, it's a bullish trade plan, buy trade plan, whatever you want to name it. Wait for a pullback first, and then look for further upside. In terms of Elliott wave, this whole thing could probably turn into wave A, wave B, wave C over here. However, there is a second wave count which suggests that spot gold is going to rise up from current levels. This is also possible. That is the reason I am not looking to buy at the current price. Okay, always wait for a pullback. If someone was looking for aggressive buy trades, the buy was down over there where I draw in this green color arrow over here, another one down over here. Buying at the current market price, it's not a good idea. Wait for a bearish leg, wait for a bearish pullback first, and then try to join an uptrend with a controlled risk with a small stop loss. If it's a losing trade, take the loss, get out of the market, and move on to the next trade. If it's a winning trade, you stay with the winning trade until market hits your price objective or take profit level. Okay, so XAU USD pair. There is a second wave count which suggests that we have a sell trade plan over here. Now the thing is, you can't just take a sell over here just because you think price action is going to drop. Okay, if this sell plan is going to work, then we want the price action to first break below this support level. Okay, do not sell right up there at the top. Try to catch the top over here. It's not going to work, because it's quite possible that gold is just going to keep going up over here, and if someone is going to take a sell up there, he's probably going to lose money. So over here, let me write it down, the level. Let me adjust this level over here. So let me write it down again. So it's 33. Okay, 3334.09. So my plan is to wait for the price action to drop first, show us a breakdown in price action, and then look for day trading strategies. If you get a sell. Otherwise, let it go. Maybe this thing over here. Some people don't think that way. What if the plan fails? What if you try to sell at the current market price? Right now I do not see any sell. I don't see even a bearish candlestick over here, so obviously no sell over here. If you check out this last candlestick, which is currently open, this is the 4-hour time frame of spot gold. It's bullish, so it's not bearish, so no need to sell at the current market price. If we do get some sort of a bearish candlestick over here, like we get maybe an engulfing candlestick pattern, or maybe an evening star candlestick pattern, or a break of a support level, then I might consider taking some sort of a sell. But otherwise, wait outside. This market could fire up clearly, just like that. Okay, it's quite possible that spot gold is going to rise up, and all of those who are going to take a sell over here, they're going to lose money. So you know this market, it's very nasty. It's a cruel market. Doesn't care that you're losing money, or anybody else is losing money. So wait for the market to turn around first, then we might consider taking the sell stuff. Okay, next one is the USDCAD. So US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. We got this decline over here, and this is the bottom right over here on a short-term basis. What I mean by that is, on a short-term basis, market is going to rise up. Okay, we got this big washout in 4-hour. Let me show you the 1-hour time frame of USDCAD. So down over here, if price is going to bounce up, then I might consider taking some long trades. Otherwise, we we might not get this pullback. I would prefer to sell instead of buy. Let me write it down over here. This is the sell trade plan. Okay, so go over here, sell trade plan. And let me change the color. Price action is probably going to bounce from the 0.382% Fibonacci retracement level over here. So I would prefer to look for some sort of sell trade using my day trading strategies, or use an Elliot Wave pattern, or a chart pattern, or maybe a candlestick pattern to follow the sell trade plan. Okay, next one is the US dollar JPY. USD JPY, it's not going to stop the decline. We might get a retest of this trend line 148.27. Okay, what I mean by that is, market usually tries to go back up and retest the broken support. Okay, and then tries to drop further. Okay, so the buy plan would be down over here, not at the current market price. Or if you want to sell it, you might consider look for some sort of a retest at 148.27 area first, and then look for a sell pattern, or a bearish pattern if you get one. So this is what I discussed inside the 4-hour time frame. If you check out the rainbow, let me show you. So now you see when I did the London market session, the rainbow wasn't clearly bearish, but now it's clearly down. It's showing us a nice downtrend over here in 15 minutes time frame. So if you know how to trade the rainbow trading strategy, you can use this method. And if you do not have this trading strategy, check out my website. It's a very good day trading strategy to trade the trend following market environment. Next one is the GBPJPY. GBPJPY currency pair. We got the support at 195.33 level. Now market could bounce back up from this area, or the second Elliott wave count. The plan B suggests that price action could break lower as well. So right now it's a wait and see type situation inside pound versus Japanese yen currency pair in daily time frame. If you check out the smaller time frame, it turned bearish. I mean, the trend looks clearly down. You can see a nice crossover of the rainbow over here. So price action is going down basically. Next one is the EURUSD. Okay, EURUSD, the way I see market isn't going to just keep going down. I would prefer to look for a pullback first. Now, do not look for a buy trade. That's the mistake most people do. They say, okay, if market is going up, why not just take a buy over here? It's wrong. The trend is down, and a good idea is to wait for a pullback first and then look for some sort of a sell pattern or a bearish pattern, candlestick pattern, or use your own day trading strategies to try to short the euro yen currency. But first wait for a bullish leg in price action. Okay, so the alternative Elliott wave count suggests that price action is going to drop from current levels. Okay, but the preferred wave count is that market is going to rise up first, break above this 0.618% Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, then it's going to rise up a little bit more. Then somewhere around this area, look for a sell pattern if you get one. If price action just keep going up over here, then obviously no need to sell. Let it go. Next one is the WTI crude oil. My forecast is bearish. This is a clean ABC zigzag pattern, a bearish pattern wave A, bullish wave B, and expect a bearish wave C to the downside in WTI crude oil. Okay, next one is the 4-hour chart. Now sometimes price action tries to move back up over here, retest this support level, which is now going to act as a resistance area at 68.30 level. That would be a good idea to wait for a pullback first and then try to sell, then try to jump. Next one is the spot silver. Okay, spot silver, I told you guys, is going to rise up over here. Do not sell at the current market price. And the way I see market is going to rise up, I expect more upside in spot silver in XAUDUSD pair. On a long-term basis, it's an uptrend. So we got the support over here, and that support actually provided short-term buy trades or support the idea of looking for a bullish trade setup. Okay, so wait for a bullish rise, and then somewhere around this area look for a sell trade setup if you do get a bearish chart pattern over here. Okay, so that's the analysis with spot silver, the XAUDUSD pair. Okay, I think I've covered most of this stuff, and if you have any questions related to the Elliott Wave analysis, feel free to type inside the chat box and I will be happy to answer your questions. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much it for today from my side, and I will try to upload some individual videos along with the detailed Elliott wave count as well. Okay, so that's it for the timing from my side. Have a nice day, and bye bye.